Good morning, friends. Welcome to Coaching with Connie. How are you today? I'm Connie Fuksa, and I really appreciate you taking the time to come in and listen and interact with me today. I'm coming to you from Southern Maryland, and I like to talk to you a couple of times a week about different experiences, business opportunities, business information, business development, personal growth and development, how to grow yourself and or your small or medium-sized business, how as a solopreneur, how you can change the way that you share your message with everybody. And today on, as we're all getting ready for the holidays, I wanted to share with you some things that I've really been focusing on. A lot of people are, really into and working on these last minute gift giving for Christmas or whatever holiday you may be celebrating. There's a lot of gifts that get exchanged this time of the year, whether it's hostess gifts because you've been invited to an event, or it's Christmas gifts for children or Christmas gifts for adults, or even birthday presents for those who have birthdays around this time of the year. And what I wanted to share with you is a couple of things. I've seen a lot of people talk about Christmas not being something that comes in a box, or gift giving maybe not being something that comes in a box. And I wanted to share with you a real concept, because no matter what kind of business or activity you're involved in, the gift of your time is incredibly important. And the reason that, we talk about this is think about not just necessarily somebody having a gift to open, but think about maybe in your business, the people that work around you, whether you're a manager or an owner, or if you're the person that takes new orders that come in the door. Have you actually thought about giving the gift of your sit down time? How many times have we been in a friendship relationship and you were in a situation where everybody was doing all kinds of activities and somehow you got missed being invited to something, and you saw it later probably on social media, because unfortunately or fortunately, we stay more connected, but maybe a little bit too connected sometimes. But maybe you saw that and you thought, wow, how did I get forgotten out of that group or that list? And what might have happened is, when was the last time you gave the gift of your time? Because you are so valuable and so important, and you have so much information and so much inside of you to share. There's a reason why you're here, and no matter what you believe in, there is a reason why you're sitting here, and it's to do certain things that will help all the rest of us. So your time is very valuable to me, because I don't necessarily know the gifts that you have that you need to share with me, and I can't know that unless you share your time with me. And so not only, think about it this way: sitting down for a coffee break, or sitting down at a happy hour when there's a whole bunch of people around and you're trying to do some networking. Pick a person and share your time with them. Or you're thinking about holiday parties with your employees, and those are great, but what I want you to do is, if you are that boss, manager, person in charge, or person that people look up to, then I want you to take the time and sit with each individual at the event and learn something about them. What are they doing for the holidays? How do they celebrate the holiday? What are they doing with their children? But share your time and your ear, and then maybe your 2 cents. But it's more about your time. I want you to share that you have time to give. And then even after the holidays, I want you to think about this. So if you're a manager or in charge of people, then I want you to do the same thing. It isn't always about gifts and bonuses and raises, although those are very important, because those are how people survive in their life and grow and prosper. But it also is about the gift of your time. So invite each person at the beginning of the year to come in and sit with you and share their thoughts about what they'd like to see happen in the company, or what changes they might like to see, or what things they think are working really well, and invite them to share individually. Because a lot of times what we'll do is get together as groups and say, okay, let's everybody throw out ideas. And a lot of times people won't be willing to share that information. But if you share the value of your time, that's much more valuable than any gift you can put in a box. So whether it be at your family events over the next week or so, sit down with your family members, sit down even with the little people. take the time to have a conversation. It doesn't have to be long. You don't have to miss out on the whole party, but you do have to give people the gift of your time. Those people will value you so much more, and they'll also understand all of those things you have to give, that you have to share. It's not just about the information that you have inside of you that you want them to know. It's about what they want to share with you, because you may not know it, and you may watch these things on TV and see, different children that are doing great things, but maybe there's somebody right inside your household that has a struggle that they really need to share, that they're afraid to share with anybody, unless you sit down and talk with them. Or maybe they have some great things going on that no one in the family just even realizes are activities that they're doing, or gross spaces that they actually have, and you could be the one that actually pulls that out and gets that energy going. So I want you this year to, obviously we all have gifts to give, but the one thing I really want you to give is the gift of your time, whether it's today, next week, through the Christmas season, through New Year's, or even after the new year. I want you once a month to think of 1 or 2 people that you want to sit with and give the gift of your time, because it's so incredibly valuable, the things that you have to share with everybody out there. And that is one of the things that you want to hear about with those people that are in your circle. So whether it's friends, family, business people, or the small people in your world, sit down and say, I just want to sit and talk to you for a minute and listen to what they have going on. Listen to what they want to share with you. Your time is so valuable to them, especially if you're a really busy single mom, single dad, you're a hard worker, you work crazy hours. Give your children or your spouse or your brother or your sister or some of your really good friends the gift of your time this season. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in to Coaching with Connie. I like to share things that I see based on, many years of business ownership and working with people and building teams and developing that business. I have experienced and am interjected in a lot of different groups of people and see a lot of things that I just love sharing with you guys, both my experiences and others on how things are working and as things are changing in our world. So one thing I don't want to ever change is you guys giving the gift of your time, personally sitting with somebody or personally being on the other end of the phone, just listening to what they have to say. So I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy and be safe out there while you're doing your last minute holiday wrap-ups. And I look forward to talking to you again real soon. I'm Connie Fuksa. Thanks for tuning in to Coaching with Connie. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.